everyone, Darealist here, and welcome to day 5 of Spooktober. I've already tried to record this video 4 times now, maybe 3, but we're gonna try and get through this as quickly as possible. So today I will be discussing my thoughts on the Party City Halloween 2023 lineup. I have planned to do this video since July, and I finally felt like doing it, so let's not waste too much time. So, my overall thoughts with Party City's lineup this year, I will say I'm really let down. Now, I will say, Party City has never really been too good. They have really good mechanisms for their animatronics, like some of them I'm gonna go into in a few minutes, but the ideas and concepts need to be better. I also wish they made more animatronics and props, because it would be a lot better to have a bigger selection of items for more people to have. But I'm going to start off with my least favorite, if you guys would even count this as a part of their lineup. If not, then you guys can just ignore this and one of the other items here. But we have Dobby from Harry Potter as a static prop. Okay, I don't care about Harry Potter, I will say that right now. And honestly, this thing just looks mad goofy. I don't really know how you would use... I mean, if you're doing a Harry Potter Halloween theme type thing, I mean, I guess it could work, but it just looks so goofy. Like, I know nothing about Harry Potter, I will say that. So, I'm not gonna be too harsh on this thing, but it's just ugly, not in a good way. It's just, you know, I have I will say that. So, the next item on this list is Bloody Ghost Trick-or-Treater, and honestly, this is now one of my least favorite Tekky animatronics. I really don't know what they were thinking with making this. This animatronic sucks. Okay, I don't like the audio, it's not good. I don't like that it's supposed to be a trick-or-treater. They should have made it just an actual ghost. And why does a trick-or-treater even have light-up eyes? It just doesn't make much sense. The other thing that's throwing me off are those freaking shoes. Like, dude, what are those? I just don't really enjoy this prop much. I will definitely say this could have been a lot cooler if they made it look better, but for now, this is like one of the worst props of the year, unfortunately. I never liked it from the beginning, I never will like it. This animatronic just sucks. Of the year, we have the 12-foot Wendal. This thing is one of the worst 12-foot animatronics we've ever gotten. Like, I feel like this thing is literally behind the stupid mad scientist from At Home. This is just awful. I really hate this prop. I really do. It's not good in any way, shape, or form. I will say I do like the movements, but like the actual appearance of the prop, I genuinely hate this so very much. like, it legit looks like something from Sunstar. Absolutely terrible. This is one of the worst 12-footers ever made. Like, SVI, this just wasn't good. I'm sorry. Now from here, these are the animatronics and items that I can actually tolerate. So, next up is Mad Monster Marlin, and I gotta say, it's a really cool prop. Classic, like, unique twist on a Frankenstein's monster. However, my complaint with this is the phrases are a little cheesy, and I wish he had mouth movement. I also wish he had, like, chains on the back of his hands tied up to the wall or attached, mounted, whatever, onto the wall, instead of them just hanging down from the arms. Well, actually, never mind. But Marlin is actually a pretty good prop. I just wish it wasn't so cheesy. It's nothing I care too much for, but I can tolerate it. It's a really good idea. It's pretty classic, and yeah, he's just overall pretty dang good.
Little human look tasty. I'm hungry. Me eat human.
Alright, the next animatronic is inspired off of another thing that I don't know. I think it's called the Evil Dead, something like that. I literally know nothing of it. Like, it's just, I don't know. But even though it's not officially licensed from it, this is called Evil Deer Taxidermy. And not gonna lie, this is honestly really good. I think that we need more animatronics like this. Evil Deer Taxidermy is honestly pretty cool. I think the sound effects are okay. They're not the best thing ever, but I don't hate it either. I did notice that it has Emmeline's sound effect on it too, which is kind of funny. Or one of the sound effects she uses, but, you know, it's... Evil Deer Taxidermy is a pretty solid prop. It's nothing I care too much for. I hope we get more things like this, except it would be way better. At least I hope. But Evil Deer Taxidermy, not one I care too much for. It's just overall pretty decent. This next item is also from Harry Potter. Technically, this is a tabletop, but I will be adding it in anyway. And like I said, I know nothing about Harry Potter. I'm just judging it based off of what it is. So, this is a tabletop called The Book of Monsters. And honestly, if this was just like an original idea, not from like something I don't know, I would enjoy it a lot more, actually. I don't know, there's just something about it being from Harry Potter, I guess. I have nothing against it. I literally know nothing of it, so that's why I don't care much, but It's actually really cool. I like how it looks, and the sounds are just pretty cool. There's nothing really to say about this. This is made by Tekky for some reason, but yeah, the Book of Monsters, it's pretty cool. I kind of like it for some reason. The next animatronic we're gonna be talking about is the 9-foot Dropdown Scarecrow. And honestly, this animatronic doesn't make sense to me. I'll explain why, but I will say this animatronic is pretty overrated. Now, I'm sorry for you Dropdown Scarecrow enjoyers. I will say the positive thing about this. I love that we are getting drop-down props in retail now. Like, Darling Dolly, well, I'm not really too sure if she'd be considered a drop-down prop. This is more of a drop-down prop, though. But it's basically, to my understanding, a popping mechanism without a spring. And, you know, it's pretty cool. And I think it relies mostly on the weight of the prop, like Darling Dolly. The pop-up mech is being used for a lot of things in retail, and it's crazy how much this thing can do. Now, the reason I don't like this prop is because it literally makes 0 sense. Why is a scarecrow floating at 9 foot tall and then it drops? How is it floating? Is it like possessed by some sort of spirit or ghost or something? I feel like if we got like a drop-down phantom or a drop-down ghost or something, it would be a lot cooler. But a scarecrow, it just doesn't make too much sense to me. So, Dropdown Scarecrow, it's a good prop, I guess. I just don't like the idea of it.
There's not a soul left. They're all gone.
The next animatronic we have to talk about is Neon Ice Cream Clown. Now, this guy did grow on me quite a bit. I used to think he was overrated, but honestly, he's pretty good. I don't like how slow his jump is, though. It's alright, in my opinion. Like, it's not too great. I like his phrases and stuff. I like the neon concept to him. It's really good. But honestly, it's nothing I care too much about. He's just a overall solid prop, in my opinion. I don't have any cons with him, except for how slow his jump is. Neon Ice Cream Clown is really cool.
You heard it here first, folks. Free sweet treats to all the little boys and girls this Halloween night. I have ice cream flavors to die for! I scream, you scream. We'll all scream for ice cream. Step right up, step right up. Come get your scoop. Creepy, creamy confections, free all day. What's wrong, kid? Don't you like ice cream?
Now, this animatronic is probably my favorite 12-foot prop of the year, maybe even ever. This is the Towering Pumpkin Creep, and oh my god, this thing is just a step up from the rest of the 12-footers we've gotten so far. I will say, I don't really like 12-footer props. I've said this many times before, but this one is an exception, one of the very few exceptions. This prop is amazing. I love the audio. I love the overall appearance. Like, it's just so good. But not $1,000 good. I did see an unboxing of this, and literally the arms are legit not even snap blocks. They're like the freaking fork connectors, which sucks because it's gonna fall in the wind. But I don't really know what else I can really say about this prop. This is easily one of the best 12-footer animatronics ever, if not the best. This thing is so awesome, and even though it's not something I would ever consider getting, it is such a great prop.
You have carved your last pumpkin. Now you are the one that will be carved. Listen to the haunting wind blow through this cursed forest. You are now trapped in my never-ending tangle of vines forever.
Next animatronic on this list, there are 3 more after this, has become one of my favorite animatronics of the year, but not good enough for me to buy. We have Party City's Leatherface. This thing is amazing. This is easily the best Leatherface of the year. The details in the head, the hands, the chainsaw looks good. However, my only con with this, the only thing that would make this better, and even if this did have this, it would still be at the same spot. I wish it had a moving chainsaw, like Spirits. I really love the audio, I really like the overall appearance. However, a moving chainsaw would literally be the cherry on top. This Leatherface, honestly, I used to think it was overrated, but now it's sparked up to one of my favorite animatronics from Party City this year. Really awesome item. I really love this thing, actually. It's pretty cool. Alright, getting into my top 3 animatronics from Party City this year. All of these are good. However, out of all the animatronics that they've released this year, I would only buy the top 2. But number 3 on my list is Warg the Werewolf. Oh my god. This thing is a behemoth of a prop. Seeing him next to people in unboxing videos is just insane. Like, his legs are taller than the average human, I think. His proportions are so gigantic and hulking, it looks crazy. I do wish that he didn't have LEDs, honestly, because it doesn't really make sense to me. If they were white, I think it would have been tolerable, but again, you could always turn them off. But the eyes would still kind of look yellow, I think, which would suck. Another issue I have with this thing is the mouth. It's like split in half, and I get that might be the only way to do this without making the head vinyl or latex, which honestly, I think they should have just made it vinyl instead of whatever material it is now, because that was kind of a cheap choice of them. They were being cheap there. $1,000 for this thing is absolutely absurd, considering like the mechanism is literally plastic. If Tekky is going to make these insanely cool animatronics and keep using these plastic mechs, they gotta start, like, I don't know if they consider the prices or the company does, but like, these animatronics really need to be cheaper. But either way, Warg is definitely one of my favorite animatronics from Party City, and maybe of the whole year. It's really awesome to see something like this in retail. A 10-foot lunging animatronic. That is absolutely crazy. Now, number 2 on my list. This was I think originally number 1, but it did kind of grow off me, mainly because of the audio. I would still get this animatronic though. This is the lunging angel, or lunging monument. This thing is so awesome, dude. I love the appearance of it. I love the LEDs. I love the wings. And for $200, that is such a great deal for this thing. I can't believe this is only $200. If I didn't like so many other animatronics this year more, I would definitely be copying this if I could find one. But $200 for such a great prop? Honestly, this is so cool. I would definitely get this someday if I can find one. Just not this year. It's a really cool prop for real, but like, I just don't have the money to be buying it. It's definitely one of my favorites of the year.
Rest in peace, my friends.
Alright, if you guys have been paying attention, the last animatronic, number 1 on my list, is... Wait for it? You guys probably already know. We have Possessed Pumpkin Patch. This... I don't know what to say. This animatronic is just so good. Like, I can't really say too much about this other than, like, how much I like it. I don't know why. But, like, dang, this is such a cool prop. I really do enjoy Possessed Pumpkin Patch. It is probably one of my favorite animatronics of the year. Maybe not top 10. I'm not too sure yet. I really don't know what else to say about this. This is an amazing prop, and I would love to get this thing someday. It's super cool. Really great prop.
You look like my kind of treat.
But, with that being said, that is everything from the Party City 2023 Halloween lineup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think about the lineup in the comments below. Do you agree with my rankings? Do you disagree? What do you want from Party City if you want to get anything at all? Oh no, just leave your thoughts on everything in the comments below. Thanks for watching as always. This was day 5 of Spooktober. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. Sorry for the long outro. This is Darealist signing off, and I hope to see you tomorrow.